Hey everybody, Jeff here. I got a little problem with my 2015 Can-Am Commander tailgate cover panel. Somehow all these 6 bosses got broken off like this. I tried everything. I tried PVC pipe cement, I tried JB plastic weld, I tried acetone, nothing cuts it to bite in there. So I'm thinking to myself, what could I do to make this work? You know, I can't make it any worse. So I took one of them and I actually heated up with a propane torch and stuck it in a hole, and well, gosh, it melted and stuck together. Well, I thought, you know, that's kind of crude and it should probably be stiffened up a little bit and braced with some sort of filler material. So I went thinking about that. What kind of plastic's probably similar, and what about a 5-gallon bucket? And we all seen these little zippers that hold the tops on. So I pulled one of those zippers off, and you take it and tack this back on there a little bit, and then you build it up with some of this stuff, and you know, it's on there pretty darn good. So I'll show you what I've been doing here. I've been fitting these back on to the part where they broke out as best I can, cleaning the dirt off, of course. Then take my Weller universal soldering gun, and then what I'll do here is I'll tack them back on here using a little bit of plastic from that gusset. And I went online and I couldn't find anybody that really had any good suggestions on how to do this. And I don't have a plastic welder. I imagine a plastic welder would probably be the next best thing. But that 5-gallon bucket plastic sure seems to work pretty good. So there, I've got it tacked on there. And what I've been doing here is melting a bit of this plastic onto the little paddle tip for the soldering iron. Seems to mix with the yellow plastic pretty well. I didn't have any yellow, so I have to use black, and it's on the inside anyway. Won't really matter. So get a little glob going on here. Kind of wish the gun got a little bit hotter. It's just a cheap one. I bought it at the Salvation Army. So when we got that going, then add a little bit of that material in there, kind of work it in so it's melted into the rest of it. You know, maybe it wouldn't be such a good deal if it was a lot hotter. You'd probably ruin something pretty quickly. I was going to do a bunch of this. I think I would sit a fan up there so it was sucking all the fumes away from me. You can use a like filler rod if you're TIG welding. Just seemed to be a little easier to get some globs in there if I melted it on the tip first. Let it cool a little bit, but look at that's already pretty stiff. Thanks a lot. I think I'm going to try reassembling it now. I'll let you know what happens.